Hi guys, how are you? Day 27. Okay, so today I would like to talk about attitude. Yes, and I had somebody else that agreed with me on this subject not that long ago. And I'm not sure how old, 72, 73. She actually made a comment. Actually, I think she made a comment on my very first one, the very first, going to be 71. And people say, "Oh my gosh, Lady, I would never guess that you're going to be 70. Thank you, you guys. I really like the compliments. I appreciate them. Thank you. But this is what I think is really important that we know. And if we don't know it, that we learn it. Is I really think that people feel that way about me, not because of the way I look. It's because of my attitude. So you know what? I have something you can all have. It's free. It's like having the right attitude towards life, towards other people, towards situations. We can control that. I've never had plastic surgery. I will probably never have it because I'm the biggest chicken in the world. I'm lucky I got my knee and my hip done. I think it's my attitude that puts it out there. And so, and I'm also not going to tell you, my right attitude makes me just fine for life. I don't have to point out the shortcomings of turning 70, what the negatives might be, the things that we can look for when we turn 60 or 50 or whatever. You know what? I don't think, to be quite honest with you, that nobody really even notices what some women will look at. Some women will go, "Oh, wrinkles, and this isn't right, and that isn't right, and this isn't." Oh, do you know what? I actually think if you have attitude, that is the best prescription that you can have to live a wonderful, wonderful, and happy life. Now, having said that, I have had a bad attitude. I've even had a lousy attitude. You have to understand it's something that I work at. Yes, I have to make sure that I keep my attitude right, happy, that it's a great attitude towards life. And I've talked about it in different videos. I can control that. I can control my attitude. And so I really hope as you move forward in your journey in life, anything you want to do to enhance yourself or I'm all for that. I mean, I love having sex appeal. I've got that video. You guys check that video out. I love having it. I love that when my husband and I go out and people think that he's got oh my gosh, I never would have thought your wife is like almost 70. I love that, but I work at it and I stay away from lousy attitudes. It's the old thing, right? Is your glass half full or is it half empty? I'm going to show you guys that at the end there. I'm going to show you guys that. So you know what? Work on attitude. Have some bounce in your walk. Yes. If you're having a crappy day, change your attitude, okay? Here's a great little example. It's just you're going out for dinner with friends. This has happened to us, and this is why I'm kind of aware of it. And you go out for dinner, and you are going to your favorite restaurant because they carry a very fine bottle of wine that you only can get there. So you're making a point of dressing up and going for dinner. And you get there and you sit and you order the bottle of wine. And the waiter says, "I'm sorry, we're all out. We haven't been able to restock our wine. We're kind of down on that particular wine. I'm sorry." And the person in your party goes ballistic. "This is why we came here and you don't have the wine." And okay, so now this one individual is on a mission to ruin everybody's night, including the poor waiter. It's not his fault. with his crappy attitude. Okay, so you know what? When things like that happen, breathe and think of it, the silver lining in the cloud. My kids are going to kill me when they hear me say that. It's my favorite saying. Well, I'm sorry you don't have our favorite bottle of wine. We would have loved to have had that wine. We really love that wine. We hope you guys get it. But listen, is there a wine that's comparable to that you may recommend? Because you know what? Maybe this is a great evening to try a new wine, something different. And you know what? If it's really lousy and you don't like it, you probably don't even have to pay for it. And having that kind of an attitude, you don't ruin the people with you. You're not ruining their evening. You're not embarrassing them with your lousy attitude. The waiter can now go and carry on with all his other patrons and not have to have a big downer on his evening. So, you know, having a good attitude, not only does it affect how we move forward in our lives, it affects everybody around us as well. And you know what? I'd rather be the person that people want to be around because you're fun, you have a great attitude, you got a sense of humor, you got some stuff happening. It's great. Than that person that looks, they just can't get beyond their attitude. Oh, yeah, I've got a couple of people in my life like that. And, you know, they will try their darndest to basically tell me how I'm doing things or what I'm trying to do is not maybe the way I should be feeling. I should be looking at it through their glasses, through, you know, maybe we can talk to people about it and see what, you know, what should be happening rather than what is happening. No, I own my attitude. I want to stay positive. I don't want to go down that dark hole. You have this gorgeous 70-year-old. Come on. Okay, guys, let's check out this Is Your Glass Full? Love you. Thanks for being here. See you tomorrow. And if you haven't subscribed, jump on board. We're a really actually pretty good bunch here. Some fabulous women that you're going to find. And guys, we've got a few guys hanging out too. And yeah, a like. And then, of course, a comment is always appreciated. What are we going to talk about tomorrow? Oh, my gosh. Countdown. Love you guys. Have a great evening. Okay, guys. I gotta get right down. Okay, glass, we're talking about this. Well, you know what? When I'm paying attention to my attitude, this glass is half full, not half empty. Okay? I mean, that's not bad, right? That's paying attention to what I'm thinking. But do you know what I could do? Why don't I change it to a really good attitude? My glass is full. See, it's perception and attitude. Work with it. I have a full glass. That sounds better than a half full glass, or certainly not. We're not even going to go with an empty glass. So I have a full glass. But you know what would make this a really, really great attitude? Kind of like, oh my gosh, I want to be around that individual because they really know how to make it. They have a great attitude about stuff. Here it is. Let me just show you this. Okay, I know you know where I'm going with this. And if that isn't full enough, and if that isn't great, there you go. That, my friends, is a great attitude. Have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Love ya.